I have to tell you, you know, personally, you know, I get my drive from my dad. You know, I watched him growing up and how hard he worked, how hard he grinded. He drove trucks. You know, I used to hear stories from different truck drivers, you know, friends of his that said, you know, he used to pull up, you know, back up and get out and unload a 55-foot trailer by himself. Hand unload, you know, until he grind, he worked, he made sure, you know, we had what we needed, you know, and so I looked at him as a winner, you know, so I get in the gym and I work my ass off, I grind, I remember what he did, I remember the sweat, the tears, the hurt, the pain, the everything, and I do the same thing, and you know what, that produced my wins. Grinding in the gym produced the wins. I didn't think about winning, the only thing I did was think about grinding, and the grinding produced the wins. So you can think about winning all you want, you don't put the work in, you ain't gonna do shit. You know, and you can do what you need to do. That's one thing you never get away from. And never forget, because it's easy to look around and see this guy and that guy, and, you know, this one before you and that one before you, and get caught up in like, you know, and you have to let this fun, you know, get busy. I remember my pro debut was the DMV show straight, the very first one. And so I thought, like, I'm thinking, man, everybody going to Olympia and years and years, everybody going to show up. $100,000 to make some money, right? And I get that motherfucker, it was the Olympia lineup for me. Everybody else that was for me. And I was standing backstage, I'm like, all right, 𝐁𝐚𝐜𝐤, then there's Lee Priest, there's Ronnie, there's Gunther, there's Jay. I'm looking, I was like, oh sh. Then I stopped, I had to catch myself. I was like, yo man, stop. You here to work. You know, if you don't get your shit together, they gonna take your paycheck. So stop the fanboy shit and let's go. So then you gotta make it out and do you know, and before you know it, if you think that way, before you know it, they'll start talking about you. Even the ones that you look up to should be looking at you and talking about you. You know, if you be true to you. women in here training. But you know, even at that level, I made a comment there in the training, man. I was like, shit, there ain't nobody here. The sweating was being done. So you know, I think I said something. So you know, we've been doing this for a long time. You know, we've got 30 plus years of training in our belt. And you know, I was a shooter, and I still train hard. You know, I love this shit. There ain't nothing I really do. You know, so to me, you know, some of the young athletes in there, you know, I know when I was in that position, I was so focused and trained so hard that nothing stopped me. So you know, there's still some guys that still want it, they still hungry, and they get after it. But I think a lot of this generation, they're too damn worried about Instagram and not worried about taking care of the business, how they look on the stage.
Man, you nailed it. You hit the nail straight on the head, you know? It's definitely a little bit disappointing, even though, you know, we don't accept any distractions. When it's time for us to get it on, let's get it on. But, you know, when you're in, you know, an area like this, you got so many people, you know, around you that close, you know, you can't help but to kind of see, you know, and yeah, for sure, it's a little bit disappointing to see, you know, some people kind of, you know, standing around, you know, looking at themselves in the camera, you know, trying to be pretty and shit like that, you know, where, you know, where we came from, it was grind. That's why we do what we do, is where we came from, you know. And so some of these people, some of these athletes need to, you know, check the history, you know, go back, check the history, and so they can respect the business. So then, respecting the business, you'll work like we did.
So I keep fucking shooting through it. And that's what I was thinking about. After I got through training, I was thinking about it. I was at home to take a shower after I trained every day. You know what I was doing? I was practicing picture speech in the shower every day while I was training.